Yo, yo, yo. What up? Hey, nigga, I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on Facebook. Yeah, I'm live on Facebook. You follow my fan page? Yeah, I'm on that bitch right now. About 100 people in here. Well, it's gonna add up though. What's up, man? It's been a long time since I've been on here. It's been like a few months. What's going on, everybody? We're gonna let it load up in here for a little bit. We're gonna wait till it get by like 500. About 500. I know everybody probably going to sleep, but they shouldn't even be asleep because we're in the middle of the week right now. So, you know what I mean? It's hump day. So, y'all know how that go. It's hump day, and it's about that time of the week when you can start drinking. Some of y'all been working hard, you know what I'm saying, grinding. Salute to all of y'all that's been doing y'all thing. Hey, ain't heard from you in Hellas. Yeah, you know it's been a minute, man. Y'all ain't heard from me since I've been promoting the sex and friendship campaign. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna let it rain in here for a little bit. So let a few more people come up in here, and I'm gonna get chopping up. Y'all can ask me whatever. You know. Hey, so shout out to everybody too that's been on their water tip. Here's my challenge to everybody. All right. See if you can drink a half a gallon water a day. Shout out to my dog, Ritha. You know what I'm saying? My bro, Ritha in LA. You know what I'm saying? The Nation of Islam. He kind of made me want to step up to the challenge when it comes to my health and stuff like that. But I've been super heavy on my health anyway. I've always been on point when it comes to stuff like that, but I want to get better. So here's one thing that he told me. He told me all vaccinated children, if you were vaccinated when you were a child, then even though you didn't develop autism or anything, it's important that you don't eat a lot of product with salt and sugar and all those things that detrimental to your health, because what it does is those things activates the cancer and the mercury and the little bit of the cancer and the disease that they put inside of your body to try to put in your immune system to fight those things off. What that does is it actually wakes up the cancer, you know what I'm saying, for your immune system to fight off. But even though it's not really natural, so that's a whole nother story. But we're not gonna even get into that. So for right now, you know what I'm saying, we just chilling. It's 205 people up in here right now. But hey, man, we might just go ahead and just let it rain right now. I don't care. But what's going on with everybody up in here? Yeah, also too, it's late. You know what I'm saying? It's almost midnight. So everybody just chilling. You say you working on getting a dope FCHW tattoo? Yeah, I just put up a tattoo today on my FCHW page, FCHW Life on Instagram. It was a dude. Shout out to my white brother. I don't know him, but he sent me a picture of the FCHW on his chest or whatever. And he was in the gym. Homie was trying to flex his abs and everything, trying to get all the females. But I ain't hating, you know what I'm saying. But I really thank him for supporting the brand more than anything. So I'm not really, you know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, that's a whole nother story. Autism, yeah. Vaccination increases the chance of autism. And if you guys don't know, you can look it up. Melanoid people are more at risk of catching autism now more than ever. I think in the 1980s, correct me if I'm wrong, I may be a little off, but in 1980s it was like 1 out of every 20 or 30 kid that would develop autism. Now in 2016 it's like 1 out of every 3 or 4, and especially for black people and black boys, and that's because of the melanin in our bodies, and also our testosterone or whatever. So that's a whole nother story though. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't finna get into that because I'm not no goddamn doctor. And I don't want to be telling y'all some stuff and y'all stop vaccinating your children and stuff like that, and then y'all end up blaming me because y'all kids did. Okay? So I ain't gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you do with your kids, whatever you do with your own body, that's up to you. But I won't be vaccinating myself. And you know what I'm saying? What I do with mine, I choose to keep disclosed information. So do you set aside for your break days or time off? I mean, I know you. I feel so gassed from working my craft. Do I set any time for breaks? No, I kind of live my life like a freelance, and I think that's what people don't understand. Dan, you say you got autism, bro? Oh wow. Yeah, you probably got it from vaccination though, honestly, because autism doesn't really be developed by. It's not developed by people who's not vaccinated. And what's so funny is people will tell you, oh, you're gonna get sick, you're gonna catch this, that, and the third. But honestly, if you look at daycare and you look at school, about 95, close to 100% of people are vaccinated anyway. And they'll be quick to look at the person in the room who's not vaccinated and say, oh, well, you gave it to me. Nigga, you probably gave it to me, motherfucker. We all got the shit because we all, you have to get a little bit of the disease, and that's what they shoot you with because they expect for your immune system to fight that type of stuff off. So, you know what I'm saying? Where I've been over here chilling. I just been, soul searching, just, studying like I always do. That's what I pretty much do. But like I said, I live my life like a freelance. I don't really put too much pressure on myself like I used to as far as work-wise and all the other stuff. I kind of live my life in the moment. And, if I feel like putting something out, I feel like putting something out. But at the end of the day, man, I'm all work. So my work is my play at the same time because this is what I love to do. So, shout out to everybody, too, that's on their little drink. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, so y'all make sure y'all check that out. If y'all don't believe me, I think it's Robert Kennedy or something like that. One of the Kennedys admitted to the whole vaccination. You can look it up. The FDA, they even admitted it, whatever. You don't think the FDA got your back. The FDA do not have your back. Y'all watch out for milk. Milk is not good for your bones, okay? Milk does not make your bones stronger and help you become healthier. No, that's not even common sense. Just when do you think that, name an animal that drink breast milk from women. Human beings, that's women. Like, name an animal. None. We the only humans, we the only species on this earth that would actually drink some stuff that come from another type of creature. Why the hell is that? If anything, what makes sense is they should be selling breast milk in the stores each and every day for us to do that. You know what I'm saying? And get more healthier. But that's a whole other story. They don't want to go into that. And plus, the milk got all kind of hormones and stuff like that, too, when you're drinking it from the cows. So the best milk to drink that's best for you and your health is hemp milk. Okay? Hemp milk. I give my child hemp milk sometimes, because sometimes hemp milk, man, that shit be running up. It's kind of expensive or whatever. But hemp milk is the best option when it comes to milk, not soy milk. Brothers, stay off of that soy. Soy is bad for your health as well, and it also turn you gay. But that's a whole nother story. I know y'all about to say, so you mean to tell me soy turn you gay? Look, it has a lot of estrogen in, okay? So that's a lot of, it gives you a lot of female traits, and I'm pretty sure, you guys don't wanna be less masculine, do you? So stay off of that soy as well. So if y'all want some health tips, y'all come to me. Or otherwise, I'll hook y'all up with my boy RZA. I'm gonna holler at him probably the beginning of September when I go back to LA. Right now I'm in Florida. I'm over here chilling. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell y'all where I'm at, because when do I ever tell y'all where I'm at or whatever? But that's what it is. Oh, coconut milk. Coconut milk is pretty cool too. Anything with coconut is off the chain. And as far as lotion, I like to use baby lotion, but this whole little thing going around talking about Johnson & Johnson give you skin cancer and all that other stuff. You can't do nothing nowadays without catching cancer. You can lay your head on a pillow and catch cancer now. So what I do is I got coconut oil. Coconut oil is good for your skin. You can cook with it. You can do all kind of stuff with it. You can put it in your hair. You can eat with it. You can do anything with it. So make sure y'all good with that. Almond milk is cool too, but almond milk is also detrimental to your health. I looked that up. Almond milk is not that good for you. A lot of people would say almond milk is a better choice than regular milk, which I agree. But at the end of the day, hemp milk and coconut milk, I would say, is the best. But hemp milk is the most safety. Flaxseed or hemp milk. Y'all get into that, all right? Trust me, I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'll be the first person to teach you how to get on your health game. But a lot of times, people around me in my life, they don't really want to hear that stuff. But I make sure I make it my job and my duty to keep people on point anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the little young Dr. Sabi. Shout out to my dog. Rest in peace, rest in power, Dr. Sabi. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all wanna honor his legacy and honor his you know, his hard work that he left here for everybody, especially the melanoid community. If y'all want to honor his legacy, why don't you honor him by eating right? Eating to live, all right? Don't live to eat. If you live to eat, you gonna fuck around and die before you know it. But you want to eat to live, all right? So I think everybody's lactose intolerant, man, because like I said, cow milk is not normal for anyone. This is why when you drink milk and somebody fart, the whole room gonna be cleared out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And shout out to everybody that donated to Sex and Friendship a while ago. What happened with that was I kept the money, and I still got to post it up, and I'm actually saving my money to actually finish it up. So that's why I don't want to even get into the whole donation process like that anymore. I want to use the rest of my money to finish that up. So whenever it comes out, that's when it comes out. And I don't really want to, you know, pressure my fans and my supporters as far as donating to me anymore, because y'all have done enough. Y'all have done y'all part. So now it's time for me to do my part and get some extra bread and make that happen. So y'all be patient. I'm still doing all the extra stuff, you know, as far as short films and all that other stuff. But y'all got to be patient because it costs money. And I'm having a show in LA for all my people that's in California. I'm having a show in LA at Club Stir. The flyer is on my Instagram. I think it's on my Facebook as well. I'm going to put it up some more. It's on September 7th. It's a poetry show. It's an all-white poetry show. Make sure y'all show up. So if you're in California, that's the only show I'm having for right now. September 7th, make sure you be there in LA. For everybody else that's in every other state, I'm trying to hit up Texas. I have not done anything in Texas yet as far as spoken word. I'm trying to hit up the DMV area, Atlanta area, you know what I'm saying, Georgia. New York, that's definitely something in the works, and I'm also trying to hit up Chi-Town. So y'all make sure y'all check that out, and you know what I'm saying, and you know, holla at me. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you're in the LA area, make sure you tell your people. I will be out there on September 7th doing an all-white poetry show, and that's what I've been on lately. I've been on my articulate shit. Not that I've ever let it go in the first place, but that's what I do. So, you know, that's what that is. Do you do spoken word in Pennsylvania? I will do spoken word in Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the U.S. Navy will be there? Oh, okay. Y'all make sure y'all show up. Show up to my show. I guarantee you're going to love it, all right? It ain't going to be no regular poetry show, what you've been going to. It's going to be something different, all right? I got something different to bring to the table. And I don't do it often as well, too. So this is going to be something that I'm going to go on tour. So my tour is called A Word Was Spoken, if you guys don't know. Follow me on Snapchat, JB Spoken Reason. It's not Spoken Reasons, it's JB Spoken Reasons. Follow me on Snapchat and keep up with everything. I'm barely on that thing, but when I am, I am. Shout out to all my melanoid sisters and brothers out there. And shout out to everybody who's trying to live right and live righteous, you know what I'm saying, amongst themselves and the family members and everything, and for God as well. So, you know, I just had to have to shout y'all out for all that right there. So, yeah. Hey, don't worry about it, man. I don't give a damn how many people are in the room, man. I'm here chatting with y'all because, you know, it doesn't matter who's ever up in here. Y'all got exclusive access. So right now, we up in the building. You should come to Memphis. Yeah. I'm actually trying to do something out there too. I had my homeboy try to hook me up on the venues, but he couldn't get nothing popping. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I still do stand-up, Jeff. I still do stand-up, but that's not really a focus at the point. Now, if I get booked for it, I will absolutely do stand-up. But for right now, I'm on my spoken word tip, all right? So for all y'all that want to come and hear a word was spoken, come out and see me. And don't judge it, you know what I'm saying, too. Don't knock it if you've never been to a spoken word show before, especially mine. Because I can damn sure tell you that mine is way different from everybody else's. So, I've been doing it for a while, too. I've been doing it way longer than I've been doing stand-up, and I'm more passionate about spoken word. Hence, my name is Spoken Reasons. You know what I mean? So, am I gonna share my drink? No, I'm not gonna share my drink. I don't want to give you something that's gonna be detrimental to your health. So, you know, if you want to go out and go get it, you can go get it. JB Spoken Reasons is my Snapchat name. So if you want to go in there, yeah, we need prayers in Baltimore too. Shout out to everybody that's been contributing to my campaign. Not even my campaign. I can't even say that. I'm so used to saying that because of sex and friendship. But shout out to everybody that's been contributing to the campaign that I put up for Korean Games. If you all don't know, the sister, she was executed, and I'm going to say executed. She was executed last week on August 2nd, you know, for, you know, a whole bunch of BS and stuff like that. So, I'm not going to be anywhere on September 9th, but she was executed, and I started a fundraiser.com campaign for her children, for her 2 kids. She has a 1-year-old named Carson with a Y, and she has a 5-year-old named Cody with an I at the end. And you know what I mean, it was a sad story. Of course, a lot of people are judging her. You know, they're judging the book by its cover, saying that she was crazy and belligerent and stuff like that. I put out a video on my YouTube. I don't feel like re-explaining myself again, you know, letting y'all know what's going on. But I did holler at her father. I've been talking to him on the phone probably for like the past, probably about 2 or 3 days after the incident. And he put me on game on what was going on. First, I did my own thorough investigation to see, you know, if I can find some loopholes, and because one thing what I'm always going to do, I'm never going to go against my people. And I think what's wrong with a lot of people nowadays is they'll be so quick to jump into the propaganda and believe the stories that all these race soldiers and these white supremacists put out, not knowing that you know melanoid people don't own any type of mass media. And that's something that we need to keep in mind before we start jumping out saying that somebody held their child as a shield and they were belligerent and all this other stuff, and they got what was coming towards them and stuff like that, because I think that's not fair. That's not fair to her, because, you know, we could have really done something with that sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, she could have, you know, had her life had been spared, because they didn't have to take it that far. They could have de-escalated that situation in a whole nother type of way. She could have walked out, you know what I mean? And they could have got a loved one who was right around the corner, blocks away, just waiting for negotiations and stuff to get her out. And the only reason why she didn't walk outside is because she feared for her life. Of course she was scared, you know what I mean? Like, if you go to jail and you lose your child and you have a miscarriage, you're not going to trust law enforcement like that anyway. And that was her first time getting arrested. So, forget all that stuff what y'all talking about she was belligerent and everything, man. You know what I mean? It's more to the story, and they never show our side. It's just so funny that every time when something pop off, people only get the side from the white supremacists, you know what I'm saying, that draft up the story, and that's the only story we have to go off of, and then we end up arguing on social media or arguing in the room talking about who's wrong, who's right, when really all you gotta do is stick to a code of conduct. Sticking to the code of conduct, that means support your melanoid people first, then, you know what I'm saying, look at the whole thing. So I don't give a damn what you say. These white supremacists, they fund George Zimmerman, all these other, you know, killers, melanoid killers out here, and they get away, you know, with highway murder. And they've been doing this for years. We ain't talking about just 10 years. We talking about for over 500 years. And I would say, you know, longer than that. You know what I'm saying? That's just what's recorded right now on paper. They've been doing this shit way longer than that. So what I'm saying is, if you guys are going to end up blaming our people, and saying, you know, it was her fault or it was his fault, just look at the whole big picture. We don't own any type of mass media, all right? We don't own any type of mass media, and we all are prisoners of war. We're all behind enemy lines. So realize that, all right? Realize that. As long as you keep that in mind, then we all should be straight. And, you know, just learn to empower ourselves. So I put the campaign out for 2 kids. Right now, I think we almost at $3,000. I want to get it to $3,000 before the night is up. But, you know, I think it's a $50,000 goal. That's not the point. I put the goal up just to be optimistic. But at the same time, no matter what it is, I really appreciate y'all, and I'm going to make sure that the money goes to the family. And this is going to be something that I'm going to do on a, you know, a continuous basis, because, you know, I got to do my part. I feel like too many people out here, they out here talking too much, and they talk on social media expressing their hate, their love and hate for law enforcement and their own melanoid people. And the least that I can do is not just, you know, be on social media and express my my frustration, I can do something about it by, you know, putting out links and helping a person in need or helping the family. So my target is the babies. If y'all don't know, years ago I used to mentor children, at-risk teens in a halfway house and stuff like that, even at the 33rd Street Jail in Orlando. And I got tired of these teenagers going to jail for life sentences and stuff like that. And that's the main reason why I started doing spoken word and started doing entertainment and stuff, because I wanted to channel my influence as a young black male towards you all. And this is why you all are here. So I just had to take an initial step by starting a campaign for 2 kids. It's for their education and health. It's not for nothing else. What the family does with the money is what they do with the money. That's out of my control. So all we can do as black folks, as melanoid people, is make sure that we circle our wagons and you know, make sure that we look out for our own. Because whenever something goes wrong, and whenever white supremacy calls your number, I'm pretty sure that you're going to want your people to be straight too. And truth be told, we all ain't got it like that. It's only a handful of us that got it out here, got it like that out here. But, you know, we also have to keep in mind that you have to help your brothers and you have to help your sisters. And that's all what I'm in it for. So I really want to appreciate, I really appreciate y'all for looking out, you know what I'm saying, contributing and stuff like that. And you know, that's where I'm at with it now, man. I'm at a different type of peace within myself. I feel like for the past couple years I've been kind of like in a dark area, trying to, you know, not find myself, but in the sense of just fighting distractions and fighting demons and really just coming back down to earth, and God showing me what's really real out here. So now that I got a clearer picture, I'm ready to open up my platform, and I'm ready to you know, show you all some things in the side of me that you all have never seen before. I'm older now. I'm 27. You know what I mean? When I first started YouTube, I was 19 years old. And I'm just ready to start jumping out there now. So I feel like these last couple years when I've been chilling, kind of just been chilling. That's why the views ain't really the same or whatever. And that's not really bothering me at all. I had to do that because, you know, you can't do too much for your own good. Sometimes you can be running a race, and if you don't pace yourself at times, you're going to run out of breath. And I felt like that's what I was doing. I felt like I was running out of breath. And, you know, I was saying a lot at a very young age. And I'm still young. I was saying a lot, but also you have to understand that young man that was saying a lot at that time, you know, he had to go through life himself as well. So this is what this is the process of what I'm going through right now, and I'm coming out of. Somebody said you shouldn't smoke bud to worry less. Plus you got a point. Yeah, you know what I mean. I still blaze every now and then. I don't smoke as much. I used to smoke 5 joints a day. Yeah, in 2013 I used to smoke 5 joints a day. And I used to drink 2 champagne bottles a night in 2012 and 2011. So I used to be an extreme alcoholic. I don't really drink that much. I probably drink like once a week. Probably smoke once a week. So I'm more clear-headed, you know, level-minded and stuff like that. And faith, consistency, and hard work, man. I got to thank God for bringing me through a mighty long way, man. You know what I mean? A mighty long way, because this has been a good journey. And overall, man, I just thank y'all for being there, because at the end of the day, man, I know my people are there. You know, I know my people are there. They there, and it's just a different time now. It's just a different time. People on their phones, they got other distractions, other people to watch and stuff like that, and I totally get it. You know what I mean? I totally get it. But I had to find peace somewhere else, especially when God gave me a son. When God gave me a son, that gave me another purpose to pace myself and really see what's good and who loved me and who's there for me. And I just think that having a kid, man, that really opened up my eyes and really made me, you know, embrace my blessings, because God was giving me so much at one point. You know what I'm saying? He'll give me so much at one point. I didn't really take the time to sit back and embrace all the things that he was giving me, because I was too busy chasing success. And it's nothing wrong with chasing success, but sometimes you have to sit back and really just look around and say, look, man, I'm really thankful and grateful for all the people that's there for me. I'm really thankful and grateful for what God has showered on me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So overall, man, I'm just blessed. I'm just blessed. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not on YouTube, I'm around my son, and I'm still blessed no matter what, and I'm good. So you know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with me. I'm probably more clear-headed than I've ever been in these past 2 years, y'all. All them other times y'all saw me, you could probably see it in my face and be like, damn, man, what's wrong with him? One, I'm getting older, so you can see, like, bags and shit, but I still look young, you know what I mean? I still don't even look my age like that. I probably do to some of y'all because y'all seen me grow. But overall, man, I'm just blessed because, you know, I got people that love me, man. Like, until you wake up one day and you live with someone in the house and you see them leave and you tell them I love you and you don't see them come back no more, that's the worst feeling in the world. That happened to me in 2000. No, that happened to me in 1998 when my stepfather passed away. My real dad was never there. He left when I was 2. And my stepfather came in at 3 or 4. And he passed away when I was like 8 or 10, something like that. And I remember I told him I love him, and he left the house. He was a firefighter. He was good at basketball and everything. Playing basketball, he had high blood pressure. He had a heart attack while playing basketball. And, you know what I'm saying? I just remember that impact. And I don't know if y'all know what that feels like, but when you got people in your house that never come back, that wakes you up. And I think that's another reason why you all know me. Because, you know, when people pass on in your life and transition, you know, it gets to a point where you look at life and you say, well, what do I have to lose? You know what I mean? I already lost the person that was closest to me, so what do I have to lose? Why do people's opinions matter? And I know a lot of y'all sit here and say, well, what? Look at the comments, this, that, and the third. I look at the comments. I read a lot of these things, but at the end of the day, it don't really get to me too much. I mean, sometimes I clap back and my back game may be crisp, but overall, man, I'm good, bro. Yeah, all 164 y'all good. They say you popped up in my memories from a show in Tampa 5 years ago. You are very blessed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that. So yeah, September 7th, I'm having a show in LA. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. You can get tickets on SpokenReasonsTV.com. Tickets are on sale on SpokenReasonsTV.com. For those of y'all that don't know, I do have these new wristbands, these hot ass wristbands. All right, if y'all can see it, faith, consistency, and hard work. I got the logo on there now. This is the new red and white, and I also have the black and red. That's been out for a while. Y'all been seeing this, so you know what I'm saying. I got that out, so y'all go check that out on SpokenReasonsTV.com. And I got a lot of things, man. Somebody said, "Why did you take down Tired of the Barbies?" That was my favorite. Cause man, you know, I was younger and I was just doing some shit that. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all why I did that shit. No, this is really a true story. For those of you that remember Tired of the Barbies from a long time ago, that's probably one of the funniest things I've done when I was younger, but it was really, really silly. But it had a message to it. I feel like people, when they wear, you know, all kinds of little stupid shit, you know, that you shouldn't be wearing, they do it just to get a laugh. And really, I only did it because I got tired of people at the time trying to be like Nicki Minaj and trying to be Barbie. That was when the whole Barbie epidemic was crazy at the time. And I got tired of bitches thinking that they was Barbies. And it was so crazy at the time that when I put that out, Nicki Minaj actually blocked me. And I had a girl that I paid to be there, and she didn't show up that morning. And me and my homeboy was looking at the earrings and the dress. And he was like, well, shit, nigga, I'm not gonna wear it. And I'm like, nigga, well, nigga, I'm not gonna wear it. He was like, well, motherfucker, this your video, nigga. You gonna edit it, nigga. You paid for it. Fuck you gonna do? I'm like, fuck, I'll put this shit on, nigga. So, yeah, I did that shit one time. I didn't put no wig on. You know, I did that shit. And after, you know, it blew up and stuff like that. But nobody clowned me for it because it had a message. Nobody clowned me for it because it had a message. But that was in 2008, 2009. That was during the time when it wasn't even that bad for you to do it. And I only did that shit one time. And after that, I promised myself I would never do that shit again. So that's why I'm so anti-black men and wigs and dresses and stuff like that. One, because, you know, I totally regretted doing that shit back in the day. I don't regret it because, you know, it let a lot of people know that all my comedy was dark comedy and had a message and had substance to it. But at the same time, if I had to take that shit back, I would never have done that shit, ever. Ever. And I wish my stepdaddy would have woke up out of his grave and slapped the dog shit out of me and told me to take that shit off. I wish that he would have told me to take that shit off. But that was then. I was 19 years old or whatever. I knew better, but I ain't know no better. But at the same time, I was just trying to just blow up and you know, trying to get my message out there. So that's why I didn't feel too bad about it when I put it out, because people actually loved it. It was straight masculine men that loved that shit because I had a message behind it. Now I feel like niggas out here just throwing wigs on because that's just the thing to do. And it just make black women look bad too, because they give black women a bad rap. Like it's niggas out here wearing wigs and stuff like that, and it's, you know, it's making people that's non-black think that that's the stereotype for black women, and that's not true. That's not the stereotype for black women at all. The stereotype of a black man wearing a dress is ratchet and, you know, hoodish and skankish and stuff, and that's not black women, man. Those type of black women are the slumbers. You know what I mean? And don't get it twisted. I ride for my black women hard. I love all women. I love all people. Okay? Get that straight. 1, I love God. And 2, I love all people. But 3, let me tell you something. When it comes down to it, I'm not confused at all, baby. I love my black folks. I love my black women. You know what I mean? I love my melanoid people. I love my black women. Like, I love y'all. So if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be here. And I damn near would say that the black woman is God, but I'm not going to go there. But I do understand why they say the black woman is God. They say the black woman is God because black people were the first people walking this earth. And you know what I'm saying? What does life start with? Life starts with the woman. I mean, of course, life can't start without the man as well, but, you know, you got to start off in the oven, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to start off in the oven. You come from the black woman. And as for all the men that's out here talking about I don't date black women, I can't stand them, and they that and the third. Nigga, you come from a fresh melanoid coochie, bro. What the hell is wrong with you? Your mother's black, your sister's black, and you don't like black women? Bro, you crazy as hell, bro. You need to be smacked. And I stop being friends with a person if they talk shit about black women. And let me tell you something. If you're around me and I hear anybody say black bitch, nigga, we ain't friends no more. We ain't friends no more. That's my code of conduct. My code of conduct is if you're a black man talking about black women, bruh, in this day and age, bruh, them days are over with, bro. Them days are over with. We ain't taking that shit no more. No more. And I feel like hip-hop was bad at that at one point. But hip-hop has gotten a lot better because I feel like even though love and hip-hop doesn't represent hip-hop, what it's doing is letting people know that, hey, man, rappers love black women as well. And I think the only people that's kind of giving brothers a bad look out here are the athletes. The athletes are the most, you know, they're not so bright anyway. But everybody knows somebody in the league. Everybody knows somebody in college. And most time, athletes don't really got their heads tight, you know. Especially the football players, because they've been getting banged up and stuff like that. And how can you blame them when you put these slaves out there, because that's exactly what they are. You put these slaves out there, niggas for lease, NFL niggas for lease, put these slaves out there, and as soon as they finish working hard from practice in a game, they got to run to the locker room, and who you see? Little pretty-ass little white girls, little prissy white girls shaking their pom-poms. I'm like, yeah, come over here, hit this pussy, Tyrone. So, yeah, it's all a setup. So I can guarantee if it was a bunch of black women sitting over there, when you go into halftime, these brothers wouldn't be dating as many white women as you see right now. So it's all a setup. You see it every year. They have this little Dallas, what's that shit? But they have on TV. They have the Dallas Cowboy cheerleader tryouts and stuff like that. And majority of those women that make that squad be white. Just about all the cheerleaders that make the professional squad, they all non-black. And if they are black, it's only like 1 or 2 of them. You know what I mean? And if they are in there, they the most whitest acting black girls ever. So they think they white too. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? So, but you know, that's just what it is. It's all a setup. So y'all shouldn't even let that even get to y'all because that's just what it is. But I do feel like we as melanoid people have gotten better at respecting our women, respecting our black women. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do. And I feel like that whole Korean game, that was a perfect example, not just to judge her and look at her actions and say, well, she could have handled it differently, because she could have handled something differently. Of course, we can all do something differently, but I feel like she wouldn't have been in that position. She would have had a thorough brother in her corner. If she would have had a thorough brother in her corner, that wouldn't have went down like that. You know what I mean? He'd have been like, hold on, baby, I got this, baby. And you know what I'm saying? Like, not that he would have told her to be quiet, but if you would have had a thorough man in your corner, bruh, it wouldn't have went down like that. All right? And this is why black women need us, black men. They need us. They need us more now than ever. They've always needed us, and all they want is your protection and your love. That's all they want. They don't really ask for much. And, you know, I just think that we overlook that. We overlook their problems, and we overlook their struggles, and all they do is cry out for us. When we get shot down the street, who is the front line runners? It's black women. They out there, you know, putting in that work, sweating hard, yelling at the police. It ain't really us black men, because one, we either gay, dead, or in jail, you know, cracked out, trying to work to make a living because we on child support. The system is literally set up to be detrimental to a black man's life. And that's what we have to be mindful of, you know what I'm saying? Especially sisters out here that's putting these men on like child support and stuff like that. All this stuff is a game. All this stuff is a con game, you know, to enslave us black men, to enslave us all, because it's really it's no better. So if you're in a situation, I'm not saying that child support is a bad thing, but realize that when you do put brothers on papers and stuff like that, he's one step closer to being locked up with the warden. Okay. So just be mindful of those type of things. I know a lot of sisters are like, well, he ain't taking care of his kid. Yeah. If you got a motherfucker out here who ain't taking care of his kid, then you need to put that nigga on child support, because he need to get the heat put on him. But if you got brothers out here trying to do their job, don't put these brothers on papers, man, because you see brothers out here, what's the dude name from South Carolina who ran from the cops? Nigga was on child support, got shot in the back. They looking for excuses to execute us. They're looking for excuses to execute us, all right? So don't black women, if you love your black men, don't give white supremacy any more of a leeway to take us out, because it's already bad out here. You know what I'm saying? It's already bad out here. And no, we're not extinct. And one thing about black folks is what white supremacists have to understand, white people, non-black people have to understand is black people don't die, we multiply. You kill 2 of us, it's 10 of us. You kill 10 of us, it's 1,000 of us. You kill 1,000 of us, it's 1,000,000 of us. We don't die. You know what I'm saying? And they found that out when they tried to toss us over in the boats. When they tried to toss us over shore, they found out like, damn, these niggas ain't dying. Like, damn, we gotta drop some niggas off we gotta drop some of these niggas off in Jamaica, Haiti, some in London, cause these niggas, we can't get rid of them. So, but white people know that, their days are numbered. Now my white listeners and stuff like that, I'm not trying to, shit on y'all or nothing like that. I really love y'all too. But at the same time, you guys are more closer to being extinct in this, human existence than any other race on the planet. So y'all make sure y'all keep that in mind. All right. So that's why y'all need our melanin. Everybody need our melanin to multiply. And no, we don't need no vitamin D's or nothing like that to make sure that we get all the supplements and nutrition that we need. All you gotta do is go outside and collect sunlight. Collect sunlight, and that's all we need, black folks. Collect sunlight and eat all alkaline food. That's all you need. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all about that melanin, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking about mixed people are taking over. Hey, at the end of the day, you can be mixed and all the other stuff, but at the end of the day, when the world revolves, like I said, black people don't die, we multiply. Everything gonna turn black at the end of the day. Alright? It's gonna turn black at the end of the day, no matter what. Okay? Do I think this generation music is good? No. I don't really listen to anybody. I'm not gonna name no names, but I'm not really feeling too many people out here. I really respect my boy Dizzy Wright. I like Dizzy Wright. I like Joey Badass. I like J. Cole. I like Kendrick. Drake, he cool when he ain't got his head so far up his ass. But he cool. I like some cats. You know who I do like? Y'all will be surprised, but I do like A$AP Ferg. I like A$AP Ferg, man. A$AP Ferg, he surprised me. I really wasn't messing with his music at first, but he has gotten a lot better. Oh, Big Crit. Big Crit is a good one too. I don't listen to him on a regular, but Big Crit too as well. But yeah. And Kanye, Jay-Z. I can go back to the David Banners and Wu-Tang and I can go back to Big Pun. A lot of people, Ludacris, Eminem. Those are my favorite rappers, man. I mean, not favorite rappers, but those are my guys. But I'm a big fan of R&B. I miss real R&B. I like Brian McKnight. I like Kim. I like Music Soul Child. I like Lyfe Jennings. I do like Tory Lanez. I feel like Tory Lanez is on one right now. Tory Lanez is really, really on right now. And if he had been light skinned, he would be bigger than Drake right now. He would be bigger than Drake. If Tory Lanez was light skinned, he'd be bigger than Drake. When I got on the Breakfast Club, I said a while ago, if T-Pain was light skinned, Drake would be out of business. But now I have to say that if Tory Lanez was light skinned, this nigga would be way bigger than Drake. But Tupac is my number one when it comes to rap. When it comes to rap, Tupac is my number one. Him and Kanye, they're my number ones and twos. So yeah. So I can't forget about my boy Pac. Pac is probably he's the most influential rapper I don't even like Pop just as the rapper, man. I like this guy just as the human being. Did he do everything right? No. But name any leader that did everything the right way. Every leader, every entertainer contradict themselves. So this is why you all can't say, oh, you contradict yourself. I'm not going to listen to you anymore. I'm not going to support you. Every entertainer, every leader contradict themselves because you have to be a contradiction in order to have growth. You know what I mean? So in order to have growth, you have to contradict yourself. So it's no such thing as you growing and you never contradicted yourself in history ever. All right. So I do like August Alsina. August Alsina, he's cool. His last album was okay, but my favorite song is Would You Mind. That's my shit. That's my song I play every fucking day. Would You Mind? Y'all make sure y'all check that out and tell August Alsina to make a video too, man. Tell him to make a video for that song before I fuck around and take that song, cause I like that song. All right. Yeah, Would You Mind? I feel like August Alsina, he doesn't, you know, I think at one point he was probably passionate about music, but I think that he had to go through the whole trials and tribulations as far as, you know, detoxing himself as a human being. So, I think his last album was kind of like a dark album, so we needed that part of August to come out, because if he didn't put that out, he probably would have been suicidal. And I think he was a little bit suicidal because he said it. And he let it be known. But I'm proud of him for expressing himself and letting that be therapeutic for everyone who's going through things. I feel like August Alsina has an audience of people who's going through a lot of real life situations and they can't express it. So he's one of the young people in this generation that can really move and shift some things, but he has to grow a little bit. He has to grow a little bit more. So I'm really anticipating his growth. I'm really anticipating August Alsina to grow. Yeah, and shout out to Florida too, man. Florida been taking off. Denzel Curry, Kodak Black. It's some cats over here taking off. I feel like Florida is about to be that new stomping ground, y'all. And I've been saying this for a while. You know, Florida has been slept on for a little minute. And yeah, we got Ross, we got Khaled and T-Pain, but it's time for that new generation. We got Plies and Trick and Uncle Luke, but it's time for that new shift. And I think it's about that time for Florida to start waking the hell up, and I can feel it. Yeah, so I don't really like Denzel Curry. I think Denzel Curry, he's definitely a new force, new young force in our generation. We need cats like him. And I like these cats too because Florida niggas come a whole different type of way. Like, we just different. You know, when we go outside of Florida, people swear we from Atlanta. No, we not from no goddamn Atlanta. And when we speak this way, people think that, dang, you're from Florida? Like, nigga, did you forget that Florida is the South too? Florida is the South. People don't understand that Florida is not, when people think of Florida, they think about South Beach. They think about the beautiful, you know, sunlight and the beach and the palm tree. Man, look, Florida is a country island. That's the best way to explain Florida. Florida is a country island. Okay? So if y'all want to know what it's like to go to any other part of Florida outside of Miami or whatever, Florida is a country island. Outside of these beaches and shit, all it is woods. Woods and rain. Woods, rain, and grass. Alright? So, and it's racist as hell down here. You can feel the racism when you get off the plane. What, you know? The country island, y'all. Y'all know I'm right. But I'm a Florida boy by nature, man. I love Florida. Like, I love LA, I love California, but man, it ain't nothing like Florida, y'all. I know a lot of y'all like, man, I want to go to California. Man, I would love to live out there. I would always leave Florida. Man, look, California cool when you got your shit together. It ain't cool when you broke. California is not a cool place to be. LA is not a cool place to be when you are broke on your ASS, alright? So, you know what I mean? I would definitely say Florida, man. Florida is definitely it. Chris Brown, I love Chris Brown, man. You know what I'm saying? Not that type of way. But Chris Brown, I really rock with him, man. I just feel if he could just tame his voice a little bit, not even a little bit, a lot. If he could just stop talking and just focus on the talent and the work, he will be okay. He will be at the level where he needs to be, but he got to stop talking, man. And I think that people, they're not taking him serious. I feel like once you talk so much, especially as an entertainer, especially when people are used to you coming a certain type of way with all that gift and all that talent, people don't want to hear you talk. They want to hear your music. They want to see your work. And this is why Kendrick, Jay-Z, J. Cole, Beyonce, a lot of, even Kanye to a degree. Kanye speaks, but he knows how to cut it off at times. See, Kanye talk, but he has a season when he talks. But he also has a season when he's quiet and he's focused straight on the work. And I feel like with Chris Brown, at any given moment, he could just turn on his Instagram and just get the yakking. And I don't think people respect his voice enough to put him on that plateau and just respect everything that's coming out of his mouth, because it's like, bruh, we know you're way talented in that. At one particular time, we compared you to Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? And I just think that if he could just cut it off and take some years off, he need to take some time off. He need to take at least like 3 years off. Make us miss you. And I don't think that he gave us a chance. I don't feel like Chris Brown gave us a chance to miss him, because he's always been about work. Always been about work. He's a hard worker. Go back and look on YouTube, man. This man got a body of work, a shitload of work. And I feel like he's been competing with his internet era, because he's fighting with the relevancy of Hollywood, mainstream media. And mainstream white media has absolutely cut this man off. Like, they not really messing with Cuz, all because, the whole woman beating incident and stuff like that. And they're not really going to forgive him for that. And I do feel like he can be forgiven. He can be accepted, but he has to go away for a while. Go away for a while and make, kind of calm white people down a little bit. And then let them embrace you and bring you back in. So, you say typical Taurus? Nah, man. Let me tell you, man. Well, yeah. Well, your Tauruses are pretty goddamn high-headed. Them, Gemini, they two-faced. You know what I'm saying? That smile in your face and then stab you at the same time. Leos are, they don't ever want to admit their flaws. They're very, very strong-headed, strong-minded, and they real slick, too. Sagittarius, they full of shit, but they really, really humble and good peoples. They probably some of the best people you can be around in your life, but they full of shit, too, at the same time. Cancers, they're very, very emotional, but they're very compassionate. Pisces, you got to watch out for Pisces. Pisces, they're good people. They mean well. They can hold water. They can hold secrets. But I feel like Pisces, they're the type of people, too. You got to watch them because they're very moody. Pisces are the type of people, man, like one day they'll be cool, they'll come party with you, then the next day they come in like a angry ass chihuahua. Yeah, that's how Pisces are. Aquarius, you know what I'm saying, they kind of like go with the flow type of people. They, I can't really go too far with them. They're very organized. All the Aquarius that I know, they're pretty organized. Virgos, I think Virgos, that's, what is that? Is Virgo September? Virgos, they're like happy-go-lucky. I think Virgo is the more happy-go-lucky type of people. Like you can hang with them. They're more like the life of the party. Like, they want to get out and have fun and go party and stuff like that. I think those are Virgos. Scorpios, that's all. You gotta watch out for them in general, man. Scorpios, they fuck around, fuck your bitch, or take your man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and their sex life is on point. You know what I mean? So you gotta watch out for them. But I do believe in zodiac signs, all right? I do believe in zodiac signs. I do. I do believe that we may not all be the same people, but I do believe that we fall down in the same type of energy and in alignment of the universe. So I do believe in aligning with the universe. So if you fall, if you're born at a certain time, right along with other people, you're gonna be kind of like them. The only thing that's different about you all is your upbringing, and your upbringing means everything. Aries, my son is an Aries. They're very optimistic, I believe. I can't really go there with them. I don't think I've been around enough Aries to know. Like, I can't. They're them different type of people. So, you know how it go. When my next CD though, you say CD? I can tell you from the 90s. You say my CD? I plan on like I'm still doing music. I got a single out called Like Me. I got another single too, called Thinking About. I played that in my actual climax video. Shout out to everybody that's been watching my videos too. I have been back on my videos. If you haven't seen the video, the climax, y'all make sure y'all check that out. That's funny as hell. I played my boy Ron Artest, you know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all check out my video, The Friend Zone. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. And, you know, so I've been on the videos. So, y'all make sure y'all check those out. But yeah, man, I most definitely plan on getting back on here real soon, probably tomorrow or whatever. I don't know when. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all because I don't know what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna be doing. But I do plan on coming back on here. But like I say, I am back on tour. I'm setting some things up, trying to get venues. So if y'all know anybody with venues out here in your city, oh yeah, tourists are stubborn. But if y'all know any venues in your local city, make sure y'all hit up SpokenReasons@gmail.com. I do need help looking for venues. More like mom and pop spot. So if y'all know any small intimate restaurants or buildings, you know, venues that I could get into, y'all make sure y'all hit up SpokenReasons@gmail.com and send me those things or whatever. College tours, I don't really have colleges. I mean, Hampton University is hitting me up right now. They're trying to get me back for the third time. Kentucky, that was supposed to be October 12th. So right now it's in the works. People are, you know, putting things together. So I'll let y'all know what's going on as far as everything. But right now, a word was spoken. That's what I'm doing. September 7th, all white party, all white poetry show. Make sure you be there. It's gonna be good drinks, good music, good poems being spat. And you know what I'm saying? Tell everybody, if y'all in Cali right now, all my California people, make sure you come out and support your boy. It's about to be a good event. And you know, that's pretty much that. So make sure you take care of your peoples. Make sure you contribute to the Corinne Gaines campaign as far as taking care of her kids' future, their education, and their health, because it's way bigger than me, way bigger than y'all. And if you want to stop talking about the injustice of melanoid people, then why don't you start by donating $1 or donating your resources and your finances and stuff like that and helping these kids out. And that's all I ask for right now. So other than that, y'all, I really appreciate y'all. I'm about to roll out. Faith, consistency, and hard work. Shout out to everybody that ordered their wristbands and stuff like that or whatever, you know what I mean? I got some more. Oh, and what y'all think about these? Y'all think I should come back out with these? These right here were the original. This was the first merchandise I ever put out. I came out with this in 2012, y'all, and this was the first merchandise I ever came out with. And I'm thinking about putting it back up. So everybody's been talking about it on my Snapchat. Do y'all think I should bring these back out for the fall? Because I'm thinking about doing it in a couple weeks. So and I'm probably gonna take off the whole Spoken Reasons and just do a little bit extra. But right now, I'm thinking about coming back out with my original tees for a little bit and putting it on my website, SpokenReasonsTV.com. And I got some things around here, man. You know, I'm thinking about putting My Comfort Is a Hell of a Drug back out. I'm about to show y'all. I still got all my stuff on deck. My Comfort Is a Hell of a Drug. I had another shirt around here. It was like one of my old tees. Oh, and I still got the hoodies and stuff. So they're just not on my website. I still got all this stuff around here. So don't think that I'm over here just slacking around. I still got them. It's just that, you know, they're kind of hard to keep up with. And, you know, when it start getting hot, nobody want to wear no hoodies. But one thing about hoodies is people wear hoodies. They wear hoodies year round. So that I can say that I respect about y'all, because y'all be holding your boy down, whatever. And I still got my stuff back here. But I'm looking for that t-shirt. Looking for that t-shirt that I had. I don't know what happened to that t-shirt. It was an original tee that I had It was like a cartoon tee. I don't know if y'all remember that. I did it a long time ago. I don't know where it's at. But when I find it, I'll take a picture of it or bring it back up when I get back on live stream again. But until then, y'all, I really appreciate y'all for supporting your boy or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna holler. Peace. Faith, consistency, and hard work. I'll cut this damn thing off.